Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great. So we have another battle submission from Spooky Mafia. He hit top 10 around the world with this team. You saw him yesterday. We featured his top 23 run around the world. So he changed his team because he's a very good team builder. That's one thing I'm going to tell you. I always recommend people to build their own teams. The reason is, you see, copying someone else's team, sometimes it does work out, sometimes it doesn't. It's better to always build your own teams based on what you see around your elo range. So now he's using Pangoro. I'm gonna tell you guys, I was thinking to use Pangoro. The reason was, I see so many normal and ghost pairing in the meta right now, and I have a feeling Pangoro is the perfect answer for something which is a normal type, because I think they're disrespecting fighters a lot in the meta. So I think Pangoro is amazing. So he used Pangoro in the lead with Corsola and Talonflame in the back. Now I'm just gonna tell you, Spooky Mafia loves his Talonflame. I've seen, I feature his teams a lot, so I know one thing. He loves to pair his Talonflame with, I think, Pangoro, because I think I even saw a kind of similar team from Spooky Mafia last season. Now it was different, but I think it had Talonflame. So let's jump into the games and let's see how does the team perform. Now remember, he went 5-0 in the first set and 3-2 in the next set. Now he did not record the 5-0 set because he was not expecting, because he was trying a new team, but it worked really well. So we are featuring his 3-2 set. Now just check this out. These trainers are the top trainers around the world. So now Dusk Noir will get to the move, I think, after 2 more Astonish, but that is not good timing. But you check this out. For the opponent, getting a shield is more important rather than timing right now. So with this, he goes for a bait, and now check this out. Spooky Mafia is counting. He knows that this is not a dynamic punch. He will let this go. It doesn't do a lot, so he will switch out because he wants to, okay, now they come into their Empoleon. Alright, this is not that bad. But because this is a non-shadow Empoleon, it will survive the Nightshade. So Hydro Cannons can actually two-shot. It's Corsola. Another thing, I don't know the IVs. So guys, I've mentioned 0-0 IVs. So he will, I think, yeah, he will let the second Hydro Cannon go, because saving shields for the Talonflame and Pangoro is very crucial. It doesn't take him out, but he switch lock. He will get a Incinerate on this Empoleon. That's nice. What's in the back now, guys? In the back, it's a Moltres. Now this is amazing, because if you remember, he actually has, I think, 2 moves onto his Pangoro. So even if the opponent makes a catch, he will win this game. So he knows that the opponent will make a catch. And check that out. He was expecting that catch, and that's GG's. With this, he will get both the shields, and then I think he will just switch out and he'll go for a close combat from that Pangoro. So now he's going for the Brave Bird because he got 1 shield. The opponent cannot shield this move right now. Let's see what does he do. Lets that go. That's a GG's. So that's a win. Now let's see who is the next trainer. You can see he is at 2822 elo. Next one is Executor. Now this one is a very good player. He's leading Zweilous. I'm gonna tell you guys, Dark type is the way to go in this meta, because Dark types are very strong. So they have a Marowak in the back. Have a look at that team. That's ABA weak to Ice. Now guys, I'm just gonna tell you, the teams around the leaderboard will be ABA weak to certain Pokemons. So you might be like, these trainers don't get fire types. Now don't expect these trainers to get matched with the trainers around 2300 elo. That happens, but that's very rare. So in the back, well, they have a lantern. Okay, I don't like this. The reason why I don't like this is they can tank all these moves. They still have a shield remaining. Also, you know what? I think the fact that he's down shield onto his Pangoro, I feel like he'll not be able to. Okay, what's that? Oh, yeah, I can read that notification. Don't worry, it's not something personal. It's just a song. Maybe you all can search for it. He'll not be able to get to the close combat, and Night Slash will not do enough, and I just feel like this is a good game. With the new pacing, I think it only takes 9 Dragon Breath to get to a Body Slam. That's almost equivalent to the Night Slash pacing. So even if we bait twice, I think would have reached a move, but I think because he had some Dragon Breath energy before he swapped out. I don't know, maybe he came in, so I just think it's a GG's at this point of time. He gets to do this move. This will do a lot of damage, and then if you remember, he even has a lantern which has a move. So at this point of time, guys, there is nothing that can be done. That's the GG's. Also, it was not possible to take out the lantern with one move from that health range. Lantern is very bulky. So the next trainer is, I think, someone named Ghost. I battled this trainer when I was around the leaderboard with my alt account. Yeah, no worries. So they're still running the Fortress. I want to try out Fortress, but you see, around my elo range, I'm around 2200 something. There are a lot of Ghost types. So I'll not be using the Fortress at all. So he does switch out. Now he needs to shield this, because this will be the Rock Tomb. He gets an Incinerate through. That would do a lot of damage. Let's see what comes in. Now the Blastoise comes in. He'll go for the Brave Bird immediately. Let's see what happens. This is debuffed. It still does a lot of damage. But guys, Blastoise is very bulky. So I don't think the Blastoise will not get the farm down. And yes, the Blastoise knows it. Goes for the Hydro Cannon right there. That's alright. I think he can come in with his Corsola, farm down this thing and tank those moves. Okay, he's shielding that move. Alright. Will he get the final shield? He does get the final shield. Now this is looking good for the Corsola. Yes, he does come into the Corsola. Now luckily, one thing I really like is, now my friend is from India. He's not getting the 1-turn bring-ins the way I'm getting. I just don't know, like now he's using a very good device. He told me to get an iOS device because he feel like iOS is like much better compared to the Android. I don't know if that's true. 1-turn bring-in is not because of the Android device, I feel like. But yeah, I'm just getting a lot of 1-turn bring-ins and I don't like it. Yeah, let's see. So this close combat will take out that Fortress. What's in the back, guys? In the back, it's a Cradily. Gets to this close combat. Now the Cradily cannot one-shot. I think that Corsola, because Corsola is very bulky. That almost one-shots. Okay, my bad. The Corsola was in a range from where I think if he had a move, would have taken him out. Let's see. Next one is Oscar T, I guess. Let's see what are they running. Okay, they're running Basti, guys. People are using Basti on the leaderboard. It's a thing. And what they have in the back, they actually have Poliwrath in the back. Now have a look at these teams. Do you guys see these teams around, let's say, if you're not around leaderboard elo? So this is exactly where team building is very crucial. They're all building teams based on what they see. So one thing is, if you all want to climb in the GBL, I'll always recommend start building your own teams. You never know, you can build a team. I'll tell you, back then when I used, I think it was the old season, I built a ABA ground team. I think it was Swampert and Nidoqueen meta. So I built a team with Swampert in the lead, Nidoqueen in the back, and then I think I had back then no one used to no one was using I think Tentai in the Ultra League because it never got the buff. I think it never had. Okay, it had Scald, but Scald was not a very common move back then. So you know what? I was using Tenta. People used to ask me, how are you able to climb with Tenta? The only reason why I was able to climb was because I think most of them had no idea how good Tenta is, how bulky it is, also what moves it has. And it was amazing in the meta back then. And I think that team worked for me for 3 straight seasons. I hit Legend with that team for 3 straight seasons. I remember it used to be easy climb in the Ultra League. You can always find teams like that and you'll be able to climb easily. That's exactly what my friend Spooky Mafia does. Builds his own teams. He is a very good team builder. Like he makes some weird teams work just because he has amazing team building skills. So there it is. I think the Corsola will just take out this Pasty, and that's a good game. Let's see who's next. Now next is Mark. What is Mark running? That's a Wigglytuff in the lead. That's a very bad lead. The reason is, even if he will switch into his Corsola is not a good response to Wigglytuff. And here comes another Basti. Check this out. If you have a look at this team, this is exactly what he's trying to bait out. So with this, I think Talonflame is very safe in the back. Now, even though we're running a Corsola, this is not a good matchup for the Corsola. Basti outbulks Corsola. Looks to me like, guys, around the leaderboard, people are just running Basti teams. I was expecting Basti will be more common this season, and well, it is. It really is very common. So let's see. I think, will 2 Nightshade take out? No, it won't. So I think that was a CMP tie. Yes, that was a CMP tie. He should survive. Yeah, he will survive this move, but he needs to double shield, I feel like. Let's see, what does he do? Oh yes, he is double shielding. This is bad because I feel like Pangoro needs some shields. Without shields, Pangoro is just not good at all. Let's see, guys, what is it in the back? In the back, okay, he comes back to his Wigglytuff. He's going for this power gem. What is it in the back? He's going for this Nightshade. There's an Annihilate in the back, so he has 2 response to the Pangoro. So there is just no way to win this game, unfortunately. Also, he will get to a move. Still has 2 shields remaining, and that's a good game. Rage Fist does a lot, but if you remember that, I think that Wiggly has energy as well. And yes, the Swift will take out Talonflame from this health range, and that's a good game. And he does surrender. So that's a 3-2. Let's see what will be his final elo for a 3-2. Remember, he's at top 20 around the world. Gets a Wimpod as a reward. Yes, that's a 3-2. If you remember, he's at 2822 and he gains 2 elo for a 3-2. Yep, there we go, guys. That's leaderboard for you. He's positive, and that is what matters. With that, guys, his final leaderboard ranking was top 10 around the world. Huge congratulations to my friend Spooky Mafia, and I hope like you'll be one of the top trainers to hit Legend as well. He's very close to Legend. I think it's just 180 elo and he can do it. So thanks a lot for sharing these battles with us, guys. If you like this battle, make sure you add some comments to this video. If you're new to the channel, if you can subscribe, I'll really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you again tomorrow. Until then, have fun, have a great day ahead. Once again, thanks a lot to my friend Spooky Mafia for sharing these battles with us.